What's going on, guys? This is your boy Mag Dog TV coming back with another one. So it looks like Cleveland Browns reporter is under fire for his comments about Shedeur Sanders having very good ball placement. Are you serious? I'm here to defend that employer. We're going to talk about that in this video, so let's get to it.
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mag Dog TV, let's go. To every other city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mag Dog TV, let's go. To every other city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mag Dog TV, let's go.
Once again, as I said before, Cleveland Browns reporter is under fire for his comments of being honest about Shedeur Sanders having the skill set to put the football in the right placement for the wide receivers. Absolutely crazy for somebody to take offense to that. But I'm going to play the video clip and let you guys hear the Browns insider defend himself. We're going to talk about all that in this video, so let's get right to it. Let's keep this train rolling.
Listen, because I am incapable of BSing on this subject. I like Shedeur. The more I'm around him, the more I like him. But I think everyone's doing him a disservice, just like his dad did. When Coach Prime overhyped him, what did it lead to? And I think the local media, national media, are overhyping him right now. Okay? The Browns don't even think he's ready to play against their number one defense.
Did they say that?
Well, he hasn't.
Tony, you've only seen 2 practices.
Well, I've seen Gabriel both times go against him.
Okay,
For
maybe
one
that's
period,
a question.
One period.
Maybe that'd be a good question for Kev to just go,
Okay.
Kevin, we've seen Dylan face the ones. Why is Shedeur not playing against the ones?
Right.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Now, you guys heard that exchange about Deion Sanders is the cause of Shedeur Sanders being overhyped, this and that. These reporters don't understand who primetime Deion Sanders is. Do they not know this is Deion Sanders? I mean, we're not even going to talk about Coach Prime. Let's put Coach Prime to the side. Do people really know who Deion Sanders is?
Sanders with his family after signing a 5-year, $35 million deal with an almost $13 million signing bonus.
He's being overhyped. It's BS. But anyway, I'm going to play the video footage and let you guys hear Browns insider defend himself. So let's keep this train rolling.
So number one, I take that's a little bit. The irony of that is what he was saying was disingenuous for me, which was, by the way, a very quick comment and was more broad. We weren't going into, well, in this session, but in that very same session, Gabriel left that field, went to the other field, and was 2 for 5. So he was a little off. He settled in, as I said, as the day went on and played better. Shedeur made beautiful throws on that field where he got the opportunities to play in this practice. Now, he said freak show reporting.
Yes.
He said basically overhyping him to the point where it's a detriment to him, right? Mm-hmm. Would you say that's kind of like the gist of what I was being lumped into?
I think you were. Yes,
okay.
I think that's
all right. So let's play. I appreciate that he listened to one sentence from yesterday's program. Let's play now with a video. A pretty thorough from Tuesday's show. Take a listen. He has played a lot of football. He did have, somebody who was an NFL offensive coordinator, an NFL head coach as his offensive coordinator, and the final offensive coordinator, Pat Shurmur. But I think that his step up in terms of, let's call it calling plays in the huddle, being under center, some of the things that maybe he's going to be asked to do at this level with all the checks that happen at the line of scrimmage, with all of the pre-snap recognition that's got to happen, and then post-snap, especially if you're turning your back to defense. I think that there are things to learning the position that maybe he is certainly behind Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco, and Flacco's a veteran. Pickett's, started 25 games in the National Football League. And then Dylan Gabriel, who played a lot more at all major college programs. I think people sometimes forget that, yes, he turned it around at Jackson State, and he turned it around here. And I do think that he has probably the highest ceiling. I think, though, that his on-ramp is a little longer than that of Dylan Gabriel's to get ready for all the things that it takes to be an NFL quarterback. Not talking about talent. Take talent out of it. He is supremely talented.
Yep.
So I think that I think that people need to have, there's a lot of people kind of, I think, in the national media who are really like rushing Shedeur. And I can see it. Sounds like I've done a couple of national interviews where they ask me about Shedeur as though he's the only quarterback here. Then I talk about his ball placement and that it is elite, but that, he's still very much a work in progress as an NFL quarterback. So I think that that's something that people need to have some patience with that. And you look at the...
It's like I'm on the Daily Show, back when Jon Stewart had it. How about this clip?
That was me fighting through allergies, cold, whatever, delivering. Literally the whole point of what I was saying there was have some patience around Shedeur Sanders, and laid out actual reasons for why you need to have patience around Shedeur Sanders. So to take the one thing that I said there,
which, quite honestly, all he said was he layers the ball, and then Gabriel
throws a beautiful ball, which he did on both fields in his first session.
So you guys heard right there, Brown's employer defending himself of his comments about Shedeur Sanders. In fact, he really didn't even have to defend himself about his comments. And I even disagree with his comments a little bit in regards to Shedeur Sanders needing more time to actually get out there and be thrown out there to the wolves. But I still understand why he feels the way that he feels. He feels like Shedeur Sanders still needs to grow as far as being under center, still getting more game reps and stuff like that. And he pretty much wants to protect Shedeur Sanders from being thrown out there early when he's not 100% ready to go. And I can understand those assessments as far as why he feel the way that he feel. He's not putting his emotions and feelings involved with his assessments of Shedeur Sanders. So I can respect somebody like that. But that reporter that sat down with him talking about overhyping Shedeur Sanders because of Deion Sanders and all of this, that's BS. You people out there, man, need to really get with it in regards to these false narratives about primetime Deion Sanders. I'm going to do everything that I can with my channel to defend primetime Deion Sanders along with the Sanders family, because I know for sure what it really is when we start speaking about the Sanders. You guys can get down in the comments and let me know, how do you guys feel about the things that were stated on today. Shedeur Sanders did his thing on yesterday. He's going to continue to do his thing every single day because he is elite. He is a very good quarterback, 1,000%. He could play right now and do just as good as those quarterbacks that's on the Cleveland Browns roster, 1,000%. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notification bell. That way, every time I upload a new video, you guys will see it. Until next time, peace.